Okay.
Yeah, you're going to need that, mate. You're going to need that.
Get your hats on.
Absolutely.
And get your green balls out.
Yeah. Love them green balls. Goodness. Okay. Are we ready? Has everyone chosen a hat?
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say goodness into a microphone before.
Well, you know, that's the first time for everything.
Who's yellow? Get your green on.
Yellow, if you want to press... Are you doing horizontal controls? Yeah, that's good. Right-hand button. Okay, great.
Lovely stuff.
We've got Cowboys, King of the Hat, Regions, Candles, and Sumos.
We've
Sounds
seen
good
them
to
all
me.
before. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows how to play. It makes perfect sense.
Except for Regions, maybe. Let's have a look.
Regions was first in the
Okay,
last.
guys, you got to whack them hats on as quick as possible. Take some
Get
shots.
those hats on. Purple, pointing in the wrong direction. Enjoying it. Yellow, wasting the bullet.
Don't be afraid to use your walking stick to walk around. On the way,
I'm gonna say,
buttons.
it feels like we've got amateurs in the house right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, you know what? It's nice to watch people take their time and really consider each shot.
Yellow is the most profligate player we've seen with bullets so far. Just pointing the wrong direction, firing about 4 at once.
Looks like Paul Rudd is a little bit trigger happy.
Purple doesn't seem to know whether a barrel's a hat, which I'm enjoying.
I've seen Red play Towerfall, and he always gets most trigger happy. Also, worst accounting.
Green's shooting a barrel. No one seems to... I mean, to be fair, I thought Red was doing
so
not so well.
in order to pick the hat up,
7
you
points.
actually have to run over to it to pick it up. There you go.
I just heard someone go, ah.
Maybe we should have explained that. And Paul Rudd takes an extreme lead there. Very well done, Red.
Let's have Red just win.
Yeah. I think Red's going through to the next round at some point. Unfortunately, that was a rather frustrating round. Let's see you do this next one. Can I... Yeah,
That's a big 0.
You're doing great. Here we go.
All right, this one's easy.
Okay.
Just put the hat on.
Just
the
put the hat
with
on,
the
guys.
man.
You don't have to run into it. You can roll straight into
Yellow
it.
is just standing still and getting points.
Oh, Purple's on a horse.
Purple's got the horse.
Go get him.
Oh, he's off the horse.
Ah, nearly. Green steals it.
Purple just getting on the horse.
It looks like people are
firing
really
off
coming
and
into their own
taking
now.
taking the points.
Were the other players just holding back before, bluffing?
I mean, it looks that way, except Green's doing fantastically
Green's doing
well.
fantastically, but Purple's not too far behind.
Remind me who's red?
take soft shots in this round.
Yes. There is real nuance to this game.
Yellow's really... Yellow has a dog in this race. Is that what we say? A horse in this race.
What I've enjoyed is the quite lengthy periods of this game where literally no ball has been on this.
No, this has been
from players.
Very challenging. And it
Just
looks like people might be
people
being a bit too
fly up.
hasty whilst aiming their shots.
We should point out that you can use the D-pad to slow yourself down.
Use the D-pad whilst rolling to slow yourself down. Thank you, Joe.
Get a nice little bit of backspin.
Yeah, learn about the game as we play it. It looks like Purple has this one in the bag again, I'm afraid, folks. Which looks like Purple is well and truly the winner. Followed.
Whoa, Yellow is coming back in. Yellow's taking it.
At the last minute.
That's 2. We've got a tie.
So what happens is now, which has
I'm
never
genuinely
happened before,
extremely excited.
Is Purple and wait, Red's got 2 rounds. Did Red
so Purple
win the
takes
last
that.
round?
Purple wins, Red takes 2.
Purple wins, Red takes 2. Well
Good
done.
Lord.
Please give it up for Roundy Roddy Piper. Please give it up for George Cuney.
Paul
Rudd.
And Balls
the winner
Out.
of this round, Balls Out. He most certainly is not out. Maybe we should call him Balls In.
Balls in.
Balls Deep.
From now on, you're balls deep.
It's definitely Balls In. I don't know why.
That's incredible.
Welcome to Balls
Balls Red. Who was Red?
Okay, so who have we got next? The runner-up in that round was Paul Rudd.
You're good at these names, I'm not.
Thanks, man.
I'm apparently in this group.
Oh, excellent. It sounds like the commentatee will become the commentatee. No,
Group D begins with a little guy called Joe Strayballs.
Joe Strayballs.
Followed up by Kurt Triangle.
Kurt Triangle.
Magnificent name. Snookerloopy. Classic.
Snookerloopy. R.I.P. Dave.
And Baltimore Warrior.
And
I'm playing against you.
Ultimate Warrior.
Jesus Christ.
It sounds like we have the creator of the game versus the commentator of the game. This should get interesting. Don't underestimate Kurt Triangle and Snookerloopy, though. They've certainly also got horses in this respective races. All right, I'm taking this one on my lonesome. We can do this. I mean, the level of competition so far has been absolutely admirable. I'd like to just thank everybody for coming and showing their balls. Okay, do we want to switch some of these out? Because we've had regions 3 times in a row now, or are we happy to continue? We've had regions 3 times in a row. No, let's just do it. Let's go. Okay, let's start the match. Okay, you want to hit them into your area. The ones in the middle haven't chosen a clique yet. Very good. Okay, we've got an immediate lead taken by yellow. No, purple. It sounds like purple is... Wait, purple. That's Kurt Triangle. Kurt Triangle has lost the lead. The Baltimore Warrior... Oh, good. You know what? The lead keeps switching so fast that there's no way of keeping up with what's actually going on. It's very impressive that, you know what? The competition has never been this close in one round. Goodness me. It looks like the yellow's taking the lead again. Joe Strayballs is just rinsing it out. Everybody get onto yellow. Quick. Everybody go into yellow and hit them out into your area. Oh, my goodness. And it looks like we have a tie in the end at the very last minute. Looks like it was dragged back. It's a tie between Joe Strayballs and the Ultimate Warrior. Surprise, surprise. Okay, moving on to the second round, King of the Hat. We've seen this so many times. Will it be any different this time? No, because it's the same round. Let's have a look. Is anyone going to go for the horse this time? Let's have a look. We have so many people on the horse. Oh, Ultimate Warrior grabs the horse and he chases fast after Snookerloopy, who dodges yellow. Oh my goodness, it's been stolen again. It looks like our Baltimore Warrior. Oh goodness, keeps changing. Baltimore Warrior. Oh, yellow grabs it again. It looks like Joe Strayballs is back on the ball. Oh goodness, this is changing hands so much. This king doesn't know who's the king of. His kingdom is constantly changing. His subjects are they're backstabbing each other constantly. It looks like Baltimore Warrior's back on the horse. He's making another pass, a joust, and he gleefully jousts him off the horse. Ah, no, wait. Looks like Joe Strayballs is back on the crown. Running around racking up those points. He's got a 250, so many points lead. There's no way you can drag this back, guys. You might as well give up now. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, wait. No, Joe Strables just absolutely dominates in the last 15 seconds of the game. Oh, looks like our good friend. It was so close. Snooker Loopy almost took it back. Very impressive. There's a that was very, very close. Oh, no. Okay, guys, the dreaded sumo. Don't forget, use your walking around buttons to slow down whilst rolling to get you to stop you from rolling off the edge. Oh, goodness. Where are all the players? What is going on? Oh, looks like Baltimore Warriors played this before because he's getting so many sweet sunglasses. Look at those shades, man. Very impressive. Mate, you are absolutely thrashing this, Mike. Mike, be nice, man. You made this game. This isn't fair. Okay, right. Mike is still very bitter because he lost the World Championship to Greg Miller. Mike wants to be UK champion so that he can have a rematch. Who paused it? That is very unsportsmanlike. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Red is just steaming in the lead now. Baltimore Warrior, how are you doing this? There's still 20 seconds left. If everybody just wants to target Baltimore Warrior and hit him off as much as possible, that would be nice. Well, come on then, Snooker Loopy. You can still pull this back. That's brilliant. What a wonderful... Snooker Loopy, that was a wonderful, malicious act of revenge right there. It was fantastic. And we're still waiting for the final points to come in. And it looks like Baltimore Warrior did indeed win. Followed again in second place by Snooker Loopy. He almost got it back. At the moment, it is a tie between Joe Strables and Baltimore Warrior. With 2 rounds to go, it's still anyone's game. You know what you're doing. You got to hit the graves. Goodness me. To research the making of this level, I went and desecrated some graves for real. Here we go. Did you know that each of the minute ball flowers is its own physics object that can be altered by the player? It's so stupid. Very good, Baltimore Warrior. Oh, it's a draw! Oh no, Joe Strables and Baltimore Warrior have confirmed themselves as through to the next round, but who will reign supreme? Goodness me. Never have 2 people been equal in skill in the same way. Here we go, Krups, hit yourself into the field, cut a section off and score some sweet, sweet, sweet points. Oh my goodness. It looks like Baltimore Warrior takes an immediate lead. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat this. Come on, Joe Strables, you can do this. Joe Strables is about to make a massive... Is the Fox going to get him before he gets in there? Oh, no! Oh! That was the move that was going to win the game for Joe Strables. Is it all over? It is not, because they are both through to the next round. Man, Snooker Loopy just cuts off a fat chunk of corn. But it looks like Kurt Triangle managed to cut a piece off before Snooker Loopy and score some sweet points for himself. It looks like Kurt Triangle has taken the lead in the last minute. Still 48 seconds left to go. It looks like it's neck and neck. Only Joe Strables lags behind at this point. It could be anyone's game. Snooker Loopy takes a lead. He makes an unexpected cut that no one was watching. Very impressive. The only person... Oh my goodness. And it looks like Snooker Loopy takes a very last-minute lead. Very impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't move him on to the next round. It looks like Baltimore Warrior and Joe Strables are going through to Hockey and Zombies. As we know, both are through to the next round, but we need to see who is the overall winner of this round. All right. What hats are you going to choose, guys? No, Mike, you know what you're doing, right? Can you press B or the down? There you go. Yeah, you've got to... There you go. Nice one, mate. All right, you want to press the advance? Excellent. Okay, you want to switch the first one to air hockey? There you go. Yep, just keep pressing it until it... There you go. Next one, zombies. It's the one after hockey, unfortunately. So go back round. Candles, cliffhanger, table time, hockey. There you go, good. It's not that important. Not yet. Okay, guys. I want a clean fight. Okay, it looks like... Oh my goodness. Oh, what was that? That is just my experience with air hockey every time is that. Let's do it. Goodness. Now, the interesting thing about this version of air hockey is that it takes place in an ice hockey rink. Oh, goodness. Gets another one in. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Joe Strables. Wait, that's Baltimore Warrior. He's well in the lead. Strables, man. You've got to up your game. Oh, goodness. We have 10 seconds left. And it looks like Baltimore Warriors got this in the bag, but anything could happen. Nope. There's no way now. There's no way. Oh! Not quite enough to win you the game, I'm afraid. It looks like Baltimore Warrior takes the lead. Well done, guys. Mike, do you want to get all the other players in? Yeah. Thanks. Oh, you're going to have to quit it using the first controller and stuff. Hey, Joe, I'm just going to go to the toilet.
Oh, please enjoy. Thanks. Enjoy yourself in there. It's the door on the left.
Who is the first person to play?
We've got Balls Out
versus Chalk.
I believe we've called him Balls In. Balls In.
Balls Out versus
as
Chalk
if it was
Dust.
fate.
If you would please.
He's versus
take
Chalk
the
Dust.
seat. All right.
It's not framed. I've listened to one podcast about wrestling, and I've heard of the Montreal Screwjob, and this is not it. No. They don't get proper controllers.
Okie dokie.
We got yellow versus purple for the rest of this.
If you would like to press the right-hand button, and you as well. Oh, choose your hat. Thank you, Gary, for respecting the etiquette of full
Chalk
hand.
Dust is very insistent on his
Well, looks
hat.
like we've got regions, king of the hat, sumo, zombies, and crops.
I am well excited for this.
Regions with 2 players, you will see, will be very different because it's only going from one half to the other. Have you got a go mark? Okay. Take a t-shirt as you go, okay? You've got one already.
It's one half versus the other. It's yellow versus purple.
Mark.
It's very simple. Purple making inroads.
Take a squishy ball as well. Just take, Okay, here we go. As you can see, it's just a binary level, getting them between one side and the other.
And yet it still holds the cruel allure of recolor, which is that I can't tell who's winning at any one time.
Yeah,
I don't look at the numbers.
No,
I don't like
hard.
the numbers.
It's definitely, you've got to think of it visually. It's like watching two competing colonies of ants at a
David Attenborough conference.
Absolutely.
I mean,
just
yellow
enjoying-
seems to be taking it. Purple's giving
just
up,
enjoying-
smashing their own balls into the other one.
Oh my goodness! It looks like our good
Chalk Dust takes
balls
it.
out. Did
Well,
Chalk-
sorry,
no,
balls out takes
took
it.
over Chalk
Balls in.
Dust. Goodness.
Balls in takes it. Could we rename him to
Guys,
Balls
things
in?
are going to get furious in the King of the Hat round when it's 1v1. We'd just like to say goodbye to Kurt Angle, who unfortunately has to leave us on Kurt Triangle.
Kurt Triangle, please. Kurt Angle was not in the bar. We have to make that clear legally.
Yeah.
This is King of the Hat.
Okay, what are we
I
going to
mean,
go
purple's
for?
absolutely taken it.
Oh, no.
Yellow's
it looks
just
like...
going for the horse.
My goodness. Okay, go. So the idea with the horse is don't shoot. You just want to aim with the right stick and walk yourself around.
What? I'm finding this hard to watch.
Yeah, this
Purple is running away.
No, Yellow, come on, you've got to take him down. You can do this.
Yellow, do you know what's going on? You're trying to do this.
Yellow, you're not walking around enough.
Please, Yellow, please do explain to me your tactic for this.
It looks like he's...
Oh, he's losing. That's
it looks
his
like
tactic.
Yellow's trying to... It looks like Purple's going for a flawless victory
Yeah,
here.
I can't. Oh, he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't.
Oh,
He's taken away that clean victory.
If anything, that is a victory for Yellow.
Absolutely.
That's hard to watch.
No.
He is going to break. Oh, he didn't
a
break
wonderful
1,000 points. Imagine if you had.
Oh,
He broke 1,000 points. Fair play. I was going to make fun of you.
My goodness, I don't think I've ever seen a victory like that before.
That's an absolute
that
disgrace.
Was absolutely pitiful.
Like, I know it would be great to celebrate the guy who won, but really we've got to denigrate the guy who
If Balls Out hadn't
didn't.
won that first round, I'd be very worried for him in the competition.
Yellow's fallen off, lost the points. Now remember, in a one-on-one in sumo, one person knocking the other white ball off,
Okay.
that is huge. This could be everything. You haven't lost all control, you're just bad at the game, Tim.
It's nearly 10 o'clock. How many more games have we got? 7. And then... 6. How about the winners from this round all play a 4v4?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Let's do that then. Sorry. That system was amazing. This is working really well. Okay, I mean...
This is
going very
remarkably
well.
close.
It's pretty
That's a
neck and
huge
neck.
hit. Is that a 5-pointer?
Goodness me. It looks like...
Wait, if you knock someone else off, but you in the process knock yourself off, you don't get the 5 points.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, sure. Okay, interesting.
Purple has taken that
one. Oh
one.
my goodness, it's a 2-1 lead.
I thought that was legitimately the biggest swing in Pool Panic
moving
that
on
I've
to the
seen
next
in the last
round.
20 minutes.
Yeah, man, this is wild. So it looks like after this, we're going to have a few more rounds, and then we're going to... you know what, we'll talk about it in a bit. It's fine. It's all good. Sorry. There's no point in
I
explaining
liked it.
Yeah.
Now let's remember zombies. If you are rolling into a zombie, you're absolutely fine. But if that zombie
Absolutely.
catches you whilst you're walking on those little skinny legs, that is the end for you.
Becoming one of the Horde.
And again, I am loving that the tactic for these two players is smash yourself into the other player.
You know what? That is aggressive play, and I'm enjoying it. Oh my goodness! It looks like
This is
Balls Out
actually
has
amazing.
won this
Purple has
round.
been taken
It
by
looks
the
like we're
infection.
even. We
Yellow
have one
gets
more
away
round.
on the helicopter.
We have one more round as a decider. This is intense.
This is everything we hoped for.
Absolutely. Is it? Yeah, it is what we wanted. It looks like the Crops is the decider. Balls Out versus Chalk Dust.
I am.
There is no way that you can be equal in this. There's no way of getting
No.
a tiebreaker in this one.
And this...
Oh, goodness.
Yellow, you've made a huge mistake.
I mean, Chalk Dust takes an immediate,
don't go into the field after the other
dramatic
person.
lead. Who's going to win this
Purple's
one?
got it. Purple's
I
got it.
love
Purple's got it.
that.
That's
There is
big
no-
points for Purple.
Oh my god, this is an interesting one. There's potential here. I think. Yeah.
Purple's just snapped past a fox.
I mean, Balls Out can still take this. I think.
Oh,
Oh, he does a dirty trick. He does some cornering. This is very
I am
impressive.
loving the cornering.
Man,
There is something so satisfying about how much you can fuck over another player. This is the naughtiest of all of these rounds.
Very dirty tactics employed here. But it looks like there's no way that Balls Out can defeat our good
I
friend
am
Mr.
quite excited.
But I think Chalk Dust he got so many points so fast
He's
at the
just
beginning.
solidified his victory.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, we're running out of field and there's still 30 seconds left.
This is getting close.
I think there's going to be time at the end for showboating.
I want to see.
Here we go, Chalk Dust.
That one's gone.
Finish it. Oh, wow. Good luck getting there.
Purple trying hard,
Look at all
but
those
just
foxes
not
in that
getting
small
there.
field. Oh, goodness. There we go.
That is.
Looks like we have a winner.
That's a big victory for Chalk Dust right
Well
there.
tried, Balls Out. You almost made it, but Chalk Dust was just too good.
You are,
right.
in fact,
Who are we
Balls
up to
Out.
next? Who's up next? Okay, Pool Rudd versus Roundabout. If you guys want to line yourselves up, I think this is a pretty evenly matched round. Anybody could take this one away.
By which you're saying,
Roundabout-
are they
sorry.
wicked?
Roundabout has already merged himself up with some official Pool Panic merchandise.
That
Hopefully-
seems like cheating.
Absolutely. It's going to imbue him with special powers. So press the right button to continue.
It will also imbue him with shame if he
Interesting.
fails.
Here we go. We have a table time round, the first one we've seen in a while.
We haven't seen
Let's
that.
start the game. All right.
Big fan of Farm
Okay,
Herd.
so the rules here is you have to pop the sheep into your coloured hole. And it looks like our good friend Roundabout takes an immediate lead. Oh, no.
Oh, we've had so
You know
dropping
what?
into your own hole.
You know, the sheep are walking themselves in, which is wonderful. It's
I do
playing
love-
the game for us.
I love the lemmings-like aspect
Oh,
of that.
goodness. Well, the thing is that the sheep will actually run away from you when you go close. So there is a herding aspect to
You
it.
can wrangle
which
them.
It looks like Paul Rudd has learned that. It might not be enough because Roundabout's very good at this game. Paul Rudd is 3 ahead. There's still 10
Roundabout
seconds left.
is too good at this game. That's the problem here.
Roundabout has proven to be one of the most skilled players of Pool Panic that I've ever witnessed.
In the world.
Oh, no, you're doing good. Oh, and Paul Rudd takes the lead by 4 sheep.
I mean, we should measure all of these others in sheep as
Absolutely.
points. I'd be up for that.
Maybe we should. Yeah. Okay, I'm into it. Okay, let's have a look.
Let's get into regions where, of course, you
Absolutely.
have to smash woolless sheep into each other's sides.
Yes. Okay, here we go. It's the jocks versus the science nerds. No, who was yellow?
Yellow
it's
seems more...
Goths versus jocks.
It's Goths versus
Oh,
Jocks.
goodness.
This is the
And
classic.
it looks like it's
high school
even.
matchup.
I've never seen, the Goths have got the studded bracelets, right?
Yeah.
The jocks have just got the Leatherman.
They've
as the
got like
armor.
big shoulder pads. and that.
Absolutely.
I've seen American
And it
films.
looks like yellow is
it's
yeah.
a shame over
No,
here.
no, it looks
the
like-
Goths are the Goths are smashing
It
their
looks
own
like,
balls.
It looks like Bull Rudd seems to be. Yeah, the jocks are smashing the Goths out.
I've never seen anything more gothic than making yourself lose.
It's interesting that there are three balls that still haven't chosen which social group they'll be part of.
Those balls are what I like to call the in-betweeners,
That's
and I am going to write a sitcom about it, and I'm going to become very famous indeed.
Oh, and it looks like at the very last minute, balls had rolled just in that resulted in Paul Rudd just taking it
The
from
Jocks
Roundabout.
win.
Just about.
That's
Jocks
not
beat-
how most films
Well, the
go.
Goths become famous, the jocks become washed up.
Rich.
Is that how it is? All rich sportsmen with scholarships at the NFL.
all the jocks I
Okay,
know
here we go.
did
Let's see
really
what's going to
well.
go. Let's see what's going to happen now. Oh my goodness, these guys are trigger-happy nutters. It's very exciting.
This is the end of the Old West.
Oh goodness, it looks like
Purple's
Paul Rudd is
so what-
hogging the hats. So the thing is, when you run out of bullets, if you don't wait for yourself to reload, you will in fact you'll fire yourself and lose the hat. So
But
have to
you
be very
can knock
careful.
off someone else's hat.
It looks like. It
Oh,
looks like
Purple
Roundabout
is-
has taken a lead. He has him cornered.
This
Now,
is brutal watching
what
this.
Paul Rudd needs to remember is that if you press the walking button whilst rolling, you will slow the roll down and be able to stand up. Goodness me, Roundabout is just demonstrating how ruthless he is.
I mean, this is hard to watch, to be fair.
Absolutely. This was harder to
Yellow,
watch.
Yellow
is-
getting on and just
This is
struggling.
This is harder to watch than season 2 of Westworld.
I have not watched it, thus proving your point.
Oh, and you know what? Roundabout he had him cornered for just too long. It looks like He's clawing his way back. There's still 2 rounds left. A decider.
I would love to see Purple come back here and just make a real big finish. Because we all know that I love recolor. I think recolor is...
Okay, this is
table
ball.
time.
You just want to pot any ball that's not black.
Just pot those balls.
Purple
Are we talking different color
Nope,
values?
you just have to pot any ball. If you pot the opponent, you get 5 points. If you pot yourself, you lose a point.
That's what we're
you
talking.
have to be very careful.
But we are still working with Pool Panic's natural ball behaviors.
Absolutely the greatest challenge in multiplayer is certainly the table mode. Only for players who really have completed the story mode campaign and got to at least the 10th table of Panic mode, which is Pool Panic's endless mode.
Those little sweating balls
Mate,
are my least favourite people in the whole game.
They are balls that have to be learned, but I think none is more frustrating than the orange ball on the roller skates.
Oh, yeah. Those guys.
I mean, Roundabout is destroying here. It looks like Paul Rudd might have just had beginner's luck.
Paul Rudd just
It's almost like
less.
Roundabout has done 2 hours of playtesting.
Oh, that is comprehensive.
That is the comeback.
Roundabout giving a real celebration in a way that I wouldn't
happen
expect.
in this final round. Remember, anything could happen.
They could have an actual physical fight.
I
recommend it. I want to see a real fight.
No, I'm just
No?
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
No fights? Okay.
Here we go. Let's have a
Let's
look.
recolor these babies.
Oh, goodness.
Honestly, I think
very
this is
intense.
one of the most beautiful modes I've ever seen in a game.
It's good fun.
It's like watching, I don't know, art. Let's say art.
It's like watching art.
I watch art
Absolutely.
all the time, as much as possible.
You
And if
do.
there's one thing I love watching art for, it's making balls different.
Absolutely.
That's my
You
thing.
can really relate to these balls, can't you?
Here we
it's
go.
truly lovely. Now, this last
Oh,
shot.
that is a late swing
Oh
for
my
yellow.
goodness! Paul Rudd wins by 4 balls at the
That's
end.
why it's my favourite mode.
Thus kicking out. Roundabout had made such an amazing comeback
That
as well.
is incredible.
I
Paul
think
Rudd.
there can be no hard feelings here because they were both so well skilled.
Those are 2 challenges that everyone will be unhappy to come up against.
Well,
Unfortunately,
yes. Well, there you go. Give it up for Paul Rudd and also
and
for
Roundabout. Incredible work.
Okay, we have 2 more rounds of the semi-final before we have our grand final, and we will have
We're going.
the Ultimate Warrior versus Dr. Q. You're up. Mike Robinson, we need you. Oh, goodness. It's just the luck of the draw, I'm afraid.
That's the seeding.
Why did England play Croatia?
I agree. Why did they?
Oh, goodness. Never has karma been such a bitch. Dr. Q, my own wife, who refused to play the game during the entirety of its development, I bet she wished she played it now. I'm just kidding.
I have no witty retort for
Now,
that.
during the development of Pool Panic, Emily has completed The Witcher, God of War. She's halfway through Horizon Zero Dawn. She's played Dragon Age Inquisition and Fallout 4 in that entire time. So I'll let her off not having played Pool Panic because those are long games.
Those are legit games as well.
Absolutely.
But let's not say. Pool Panic. Banging.
Absolutely. In fact, Pool Panic
That's a review.
Pool Panic is on sale as of now, 33% off on Nintendo Switch. That's
What?
about £7. You can't go wrong.
And I hear the soundtrack's now available on Spotify.
The soundtrack is indeed available on Spotify. If you have any questions about the excellent music or the wonderful sound, you can speak to either Matt Eaton or Grandmaster Gareth, seated at the table with the white pool ball and the empty polystyrene food container.
And if you are watching on Twitter, just hope.
Is anyone watching on Twitter?
Apparently.
Are we streaming this to Twitter?
We're streaming this right
that's
now.
amazing. Well, hi, Twitter. That's amazing.
But you've been streaming on Twitter for
Excellent.
ages.
We've selected modes. All right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm going to pull...
Colour those gravestones. We haven't seen this as a one-on-one. Yellow is taking it right now. Yellow is making this graveyard their own. Which, I mean, that's not how graveyards should work. Is this going to be a clean sweep? Sorry, Dr. Q, did you think you were the other colour? And you thought you were winning really, really comprehensively? Yeah, okay. That's a good excuse.
I'm trying really hard. Stop it.
Magnificent.
Oh, goodness.
Here we
Props.
go.
Now let's see what happens
This
here.
is one of the cruelest modes there is.
No!
Yellow.
Baltimore Warrior knows the tricks. He's the dirtiest Pool Panic player I've ever played against.
Really?
And I played against him for over 2 years.
So you just know. That fox is getting purple, surely. No! Slipping past. Yellow running straight in. Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Yellow taking mad points there.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think this can ever end in anything than a disgusting car crash tragedy, unless he's undercut. Oh my goodness! It looks like Dr. Q has cut him off.
That
Very
is
good.
beautiful.
Dr. Q, I'm so proud of you.
Honestly, I think this is the mode for making people feel upset with your actions.
I think so.
And I love it.
Yeah, it's
Like, every other mode is about, like, let's just push people out of the way. In this one, it's
Absolutely.
like, I am actually going to destroy you.
Yes, it's
mentally.
I mean, friendships have ended over less, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I fully
it's
expect
wild.
people to have physical fights
Now,
tonight.
Dr. Q is about to be nipped by the fox, unable to complete her cut, which actually gives Baltimore Warrior the lead. Baltimore Warrior is really destroying
Yeah,
Dr. Q.
Baltimore
Dr. Q made a comeback for a moment there, almost dragged it back, but it just looks... Oh, no. There you go. See, Dr. Q's worked out how to just completely dominate this from Baltimore Warrior. She's learned how to take the game back, but it's not enough.
That is not enough.
It's such a shame.
But honestly, it was enjoyable to watch
Oh,
for a short
absolutely.
period.
You know what? We're only 2 rounds in. Anything can still happen. We're about to move into the mines round, in which players must stay within the yellow circles before they turn red, racking up those sweet points.
Yeah. And this, I think, it's the keenest test of a player's thumb action. There's not a lot
Absolutely.
of thumb action.
No.
In the multiplayer, you want to be flying around quite a lot of the time.
Yeah.
In this one, we want to chill out for a bit.
You only want to be making those shots for those desperate moves.
Exactly.
Or, if you want to hit people out of the region, that'll be useful.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
that's naughty, isn't it?
absolutely.
Yes, I said naughty.
Goodness me. Oh,
Now,
goodness.
are you
I
getting?
mean,
You are
Baltimore-
getting double points for the Venn diagram
Absolutely.
situation.
Baltimore is absolutely exploiting this to the
He knows.
absolute limit.
Once again,
Let's just hope that
this is a player.
Dr. Q can claw her way back in.
We do have a player who quite literally made the game.
Absolutely. It seems a little bit unfair.
It's quite rude.
It is.
But I like it.
You know what? Maybe he'll be merciful when he's undoubtedly in the final.
Oh! Gone in.
Goodness. Purple did not make the game. Purple is related to someone who made the game. Yellow made the game. It isn't cheating to make a video game. You're right.
In your prize-led tournament
Oh goodness.
for said video game. I don't know. I'm just saying that.
I'm sorry, Dr. Q. I don't think there's any way you can win this now.
Now, do you think Mr. Football, if Mr. Football played football, you'd expect Mr. Football to be good? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's true. I suppose you're right.
100%.
Okay, here we go. It looks like Baltimore... Dr. Q is struggling somewhat with the obtuse climbing mechanics. But, you don't expect to play pool and climb at the same time.
And you know what? This just actually reminds me of cross stitch. And
Oh,
I'm
it
not
is.
good at that either.
Yeah, it's interesting. The shape of it, it looks a bit like the Big Dipper, what they've made right there.
Yeah.
The constellation of strings matching up the stars that are indeed the climbing pegs. Interesting.
What I particularly like is the obtuseness of having to fire into the peg.
Yes, absolutely.
You're like, that's when it creates.
That's the thing. And then, you can walking up and down to adjust the length of the rope is really the key to getting the shot you want.
I think
I
that's
mean,
magnificent.
Dr. Q did still pretty... She did pretty good, but she didn't get herself over to the top right in time at the end there to score those extra points, which is a shame.
That's
Now,
always tough.
It looks like Baltimore Warrior is set to get a 5-0 victory.
Is this
but
the
anything
first
could happen in this
perfect?
final. Maybe. It is not the first perfect because I have played the game against Baltimore Warrior many times and he has won every time.
Fair play.
Yeah. It's a worry. All right, here we go.
Let's say second perfect,
It
just to
looks
save
like-
your blushes.
It looks like Dr. Q's going very much on the offensive, but has found her corner and is staying in it. Nope, she's going to hit some of those reds over to the zombies.
It's interesting. I've not seen anyone, and maybe this is because we aren't watching the creator of the gameplay most of the time, firing the zombies towards the opponents, which is
well, it looks like
obviously
Baltimore
good.
Warrior has
And that's
cemented
that.
his 100% victory. Well, I think we should give Dr. Q a round of applause
I think
for
Dr.
making
Q
it through to the semi-finals.
deserves
She performed
mega applause.
admirably. Fantastic, Dr. Q. That's the first time she's ever played the game, so that's very impressive.
That is magnificent.
Baltimore Warrior, it's the first time he's ever played the game, which is even
Wow.
more impressive. Just kidding. How many hours have you racked up on Steam, Baltimore?
Only just over 1,000.
There we go.
1,000 hours, and you could only manage 5 out of 5. It should have been 6. Come on.
Okay, we're into the final round of the semis.
Wait a second. That involves me. Joe Strayballs versus the winner.
Sounds like
You.
Angus, will be taking over the commentary
Please
for this
do.
final round. Now, this will decide whether or not you will commentate in the final. So you have to lose, otherwise... No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Just give them the microphone to his face.
Absolutely. You know what? Is the microphone cable long enough for this? Yes. While we set up the final round, are you guys familiar with what you have to do? I'm going to hold a mic close to you so that we can hear your exclamations of fury as you play.
I just didn't know which controller I was, and now I do, so it's
You've
all
sorted out.
good.
The next step for you is to choose the appropriate hat. We've got candlestick and
going for the Russian
very
hat.
nice biker boy leather hat.
Candle domination. Let's.
My opponent.
This is the final round of the semi-finals of the UK Pool Panic Championship.
Graves, Farm Herd, Crops, Candles, and
Okay.
Hockey.
Very
that's a 2-on-2
interesting.
to end.
This hockey for the final round is going to be a great laugh.
I'm actually.
Now, we have a player called The Winner. The Winner,
I-
can you please press the right button? Thank you very much.
Thank
we
you
are
very
in. The Winner versus Joe Strayballs.
It's
Hit
not
them
a real
graves,
name.
guys. You can do this.
I
Now,
don't need that.
that was a very shaky start from The Winner there. But it looks like he is
Here we go.
finally getting some.
Oh, mate.
Come on, Joe Strayballs, you're purple. You
I'm
can
playing
do
with
this.
the wrong one.
You, my good friend, are gonna have to
I'll
step
get
it
there,
up.
it's
Okay,
fine, don't worry
Strayballs is
about
back
it.
in the game now. He's doing very well.
It's all gone
Okay,
wrong.
you know what? They don't call him the winner for nothing because it looks like he's gonna win. There are small balls flying everywhere as the timer hits 0, leaving the winner with
embarrassing,
6
isn't it?
points and Joe Strayballs with 3, giving
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
winner
I'm
the first victory. 4
feeling-
rounds to go. Herds next.
Feeling pretty bad about that first round, but we'll get there. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
As the round starts, the players are preparing. Let's go. You got to hit them into your hole. Very good.
Oh, mate. I'm
It
gonna get
looks
these
like
sheep
Joe
right
Strayballs
in
is
my
taking an
holes.
early lead of 3 sheep to 1. It is now. I cannot keep up with the rate at which the sheep are going in the holes.
Oh, I've fallen in.
Goodness. This is pretty close. It's good. I mean,
It's not that good, is it?
do either of you have any Welsh blood? Any Welsh
Welsh
blood?
what?
Any Welsh people in your families?
I know Welsh people in my family,
Okay,
actually. I feel
New
quite
Zealand?
bad about it.
Other places that have shepherds, because you seem to be, evenly
Oh my
matched. You
God.
both seem to have equal
No,
sheep
no, no.
herding heritage.
I thought I was doing well. I've lost it.
Oh, just it looks
Latvian
like the
has
winner
family
takes
in
it by
all
1
sorts of
point.
areas.
The winner.
Joe Strayballs is really going to have to
I've got to
make
come
those
back.
balls not stray.
This has got to be it. I love the crops one. So let's go.
Okay. We are going into crops
Come
now.
on, stray balls.
Get your harvesting on and avoid the foxes.
Here we go.
Here we go. Crop circles, crop lines,
all right.
chainsaw
I can deal with
sounds.
that.
Very good. It looks like the winner takes an entire field with
Go
his
away,
first
Fox.
shot.
Go away, Fox.
Very
Go away,
impressive.
Fox. Yes.
Pretty evenly matched. It looks like it's going to be
Please,
close
please,
again.
please, please.
Oh,
Yes.
goodness. It looks like Joe Strayballs makes a wonderful undercut,
No,
but the
you
Fox is
bastard!
going to get him.
No, he's got me, he's got me.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yes, very good. This is very... Joe Strayballs is just about keeping the edge. Oh, it looks like the winner's going for a huge cut. Is he just going to miss the Fox? And he does, and makes a massive cut. Streaming into the lead. Joe Strayballs is just making those smaller cuts and getting those smaller point increments.
Oh,
but it
he's
just
got me,
looks
he's
like
got
that
me.
massive cut from the winner is just going to keep him just ahead.
I'm going,
Looks
I'm
like
getting,
Joe
I'm getting,
Strayballs
I'm
is going
getting.
for the top left field.
I've just gone the wrong way.
Oh no, a bad
got
shot
me.
is going to cost him the game. It
I've
looks
done
like
it
Joe
wrong.
Strayballs is going to face a bit of failure here. He's chosen the field that has the most foxes
No.
in it.
I thought I could get through.
Oh
I
goodness,
believed.
the winner has really clawed this one back. It's
I
very
believed.
impressive. This is some high-level play here. Oh, fantastic. I am very impressed by the play here. An aggressive move into the same
Yeah.
field as the winner gives.
Let me play.
It looks
No.
like Joe Strayballs doesn't quite manage to get the lead there as the winner cements his win.
I
There's
am
only 2 rounds left.
absolutely furious.
It looks like Joe Strayballs is out of the competition, which means he will have to commentate on the final, as was the original plan.
What? I have to do the job.
Serves you right for trying to become the UK champion.
This made up name can't even win.
I can't believe the guy called
Streaming
the winner
live to
keeps
Twitter,
winning.
the final heat of the semi-finals of the Pool Panic UK Championship, and we are lighting up candles as we go. Now the floor candles are being lit by the candle balls. It looks like the bottom right candle balls haven't been hit since the winner hit them, and it looks like Joe Strayballs has heard that and is
I am
responding and has hit them, and it looks like Joe Strayballs still has more candle balls lit up, and he is
I'm too angry.
absolutely destroyed by
23.
the winner again. It looks like the winner's going for another 5-0 flawless victory.
Scribbles isn't even fucking trying. That's why he's not.
I'm winning hockey. I'm winning.
Okay,
gonna
Joe
happen.
Strayballs pledges that he will win the ice
Consolation
hockey.
prize. Come on, consolation
Who
prize.
will play aggressive and lose out for being too aggressive, not playing defensively in ice hockey or air ice hockey as it is called in the world of Pool Panic?
Oh, here we go. It's fine.
This
There's no
is
ball
by
to
far
hit.
the best music for any video game ever.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely. Forget the music of
No!
going into Mexico during Red Dead. Forget the haunting music of The Last of Us. I'm talking the air hockey music from Pool Panic. Number
What's
one.
the name of the guy who created
Nominated
that?
for the BAFTAs.
I believe he's called Gareth.
Very
Gareth,
impressive.
great
Oh
guy.
my goodness, what a beautiful shot on the triple rebound.
That's not fair to call that a beautiful
Oh,
shot.
it looks like
That's
the
my
winner
fault.
is in fact going to win again.
I
As
hate this.
Joe Strayballs hits himself a point for the other team.
I hate this. I'm
Goodness
so
me.
frightened.
Don't worry about
don't
it.
wanna
You
score
are doing
another
all
goal.
right, you know.
Yes, I got
Oh,
one.
there you go. The winner
It's
scores the
fine.
points against
Everything's
himself.
fine.
And Joe Strayballs takes
No.
all credit.
I got a point.
Oh, a
I got
defensive
2.
maneuver at the end. And it looks like a 5-0 victory for our good friend, the winner. A round of applause for the winner. He ain't called the winner for nothing.
I'd like
Joe
to-
Strayballs is out of the competition.
I'd like to publicly back the winner.
And now it is time for the grand final of the Pool Panic UK Championship.
It's
If
huge.
we could please have the 4 winners of the semi-finals in a 4 1v1v1v1 final round.
That's a 4.
We just need to have a little break to make sure. Oh yeah, are we going to do...
Okay.
But we
We
are.
are going to be right back, folks, on the stream so that we can set this up for a grand finale to remember and for everybody on the internet to watch and understand.
This final is going out to the entire world, potentially.
The potential.
Hello, my name is Joe Screbbles. I'm joined by Angus Dick, my colour commentator and artist. And we are here for the Pool Panic UK Championships Finals. As you can see behind us, this is the reigning UK terrifying champion, the Baltimore Warrior.
Absolutely. Also known as Mike Robinson, a.k.a. co-creator of Pool Panic.
Which is, let's put it, unfair.
Absolutely. He's
Not
disgusting.
cheating.
I'm personally
It's somewhat
disgusted.
cheating.
He tried it in the States at the Pool Panic World Championship at Comic-Con San Diego, and now he's trying it again in the UK.
He's trying it on a much,
Shameless.
much smaller scale.
Absolutely.
Now, why are we here? We're here because, A, Pool Panic's on sale.
It's on sale on the Switch store. Nintendo eShop 33% off. That's under $10 and about
33%. That's
Yeah.
just less than a third.
Absolutely.
I did maths.
Oh no, it might be a little bit more than it's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper for the first time on Nintendo Switch. So pick yourself up a copy now if you haven't already got it.
Now, you can probably also hear the music.
Yes.
I hear the music's on Spotify.
Absolutely. You can now search the Pool Panic OST on Spotify and listen to all 100 tracks.
That is too many tracks of
That is-
music. How are you going to fit that into your day?
Well, you just put it on a playlist and you sit down and get more anxious as the music plays.
That's how you do it.
Absolutely.
I wish I knew that.
I can't recommend it more.
But I have got to point out that the actual reason we're here, well, I've got a little video for you. You've got to watch this.
Hi, I'm Joe Screbbles. Perhaps you've heard from the fine folks at Kinda Funny Games that I have a made-up name, and that, by association, I'm not a real person.
Joe Screbbles, a made-up name from IGN.com.
This comes from Joe Screbbles, a made-up name.
Joe Screbbles at IGN. Yes, that's a made-up name.
Well, I am a real person, and I'm real mad too. You might also have heard that Kinda Funny's Greg Miller recently became Pool Panic World Champion. Nothing has made me more furious. That's why I'll be hosting the Pool Panic UK Championships this Thursday, November 8th. Head down to Loading Bar's server in London's fashionable Shepherd's Bush for a night of multiplayer idiocy featuring pool balls with faces. Play the game or spectate, win spectacular prizes made by the developers themselves, and, if you're very good, earn my blessing to track down Greg Miller and force him to relinquish that World Championship belt. I'm Joe Screbbles, and I'm real. Honestly.
Yes, I'm looking for a UK champion to destroy Greg Miller because he doesn't believe I'm a real person. Honestly, he probably doesn't know who I am, but he's famous enough that I'm allowed to do this kind of thing.
Absolutely. Get away with it, man. Say what you want.
And I'm not going to lie, I kind of don't want it to be the man who made the game who does this.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because it seems like cheating.
Yeah, you're the heel.
Practicing at a video game is cheating now.
Practicing for 1,000 hours while you create the physics and all that.
Yeah.
I only know physics are the only thing I understand in a game. I don't even know what art is.
Just physics. It's all physics.
That seems about right. Now, to facilitate my ultimate dream of Greg Miller being dethroned and losing his little belt, and by which I mean big belt, we have 3 other challengers other than the Baltimore Warrior. We've been competing in heats all night, and we are joined by the most powerful people in those heats. People who've defeated even me at this game, and I am bad. We have the winner. Please join us on stage, the winner.
Yes. He is called the winner.
I know, like the winner is
around here.
quite on the nose as far as
a good
names
name.
go. Also, you do have to climb over some wires.
What was your inspiration for the name Winner?
I'm the winner.
That makes sense.
All
Very
right,
good. Best of luck.
The the boundless charisma of the winner. We've also got Pool Rudd.
Pool Rudd.
Get up here, Pool Rudd. We want to interview you, haltingly. Pool Rudd, what's your inspiration for the name Pool Rudd?
It's the one that was suggested to me.
That was the name suggested to you by the actor Paul Rudd.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go with the actor.
We'll
He's
go with
here.
that.
He's
Let's
just
go
not on
with that.
camera.
It's
It's
off
fine.
camera, right.
And what's your motivation to win? It's to win me the belt.
To win you the belt.
Thank you so much. And finally, we are joined by Chalk Dust.
Chalk Dust!
It's like gold dust, but worse.
Oh, boy.
What's the inspiration behind your name? And don't say Chalk Dust, gold dust but worst.
Well, I didn't want you to forget my name. And after tonight, you will never forget the name of Chalk Dust.
It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing to do that kind of thing on camera, isn't it? Yeah. Now, those are our finalists. We've got the Baltimore Warrior. We've got Paul Rudd. There he is. Look, do you want to be interviewed? You've already been interviewed. All right,
Okay,
fine.
interview,
Baltimore
okay.
Warrior. He's made the game. What else do you want?
I'd like to win the Pool Panic UK Championship belt.
That's actually the best reason given by anyone so far.
Absolutely.
So fair play.
Absolutely. He's putting it on.
It is.
Current champion because no one else has won it, and I was the first to assign it to myself before the competition.
If you're the first to assign it to yourself, be the first to sit down and bloody win it, would you?
All right. If the players would like to take their places in the playing place. There you go.
The playing place. You know, that's
Yeah,
what we
man.
call it.
Yeah.
It's a new sport. You can say whatever you like.
Absolutely.
It's
The
absolutely made up.
We're making the rules.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Now,
Okay, yep. You guys
please
want to set
step
up?
over the wire.
Now, in true professional style, the final of Pool Panic will be played with a single Joy-Con on the Nintendo Switch.
Yes, it will.
This is the ultimate challenge because the average human's hands are way too large for one Joy-Con. But as you can see, by the miracle of good game design, these players will achieve and win the game using just a single Joy-Con.
I'd like to see, could everyone present their hands? Does anyone have abnormally small hands? Quite big. Big-ish, big. All right, so we've got no small-handed freaks in the town.
Oh, goodness.
So we've got a fair fight, I think.
Oi, if that belt falls off your head, Baltimore Warrior, you're going to repaint it and varnish it for me.
And we are playing in vertical grip because vertical
Absolutely.
grip is cool.
It is, very much.
Everyone's choosing their hats. Someone hasn't chosen their hat. Who's yellow? Come on, yellow.
We are playing this on a docked Nintendo Switch with 2 sets of Joy-Cons connected. 33% off on Nintendo Switch in the Nintendo eStore.
It's 33% off whether you play docked or undocked, which I think is good value.
Absolutely. It's wonderful, isn't it?
We're playing King of the Hat. We're playing Sumo. We're playing Graves. We're playing Mines, and we're playing Zombies.
Wow, this is a good lineup.
I actually
I'm
think this
very
is one of the
excited.
best lineups we've seen all night.
I think
which is
so.
Perfect timing.
Absolutely.
For the legions of people who are watching us tonight.
Okay, here we go. The King of the Hat starts, and it looks like Red is aiming. Oh, and the hat has been taken by Red. It's been. Oh, you know what? This is a hard thing to keep up with.
We must point out the hat. You roll over it, you gain it, and as you are wearing the hat, which is a man, but a man that's a pool ball,
Absolutely.
you gain points every second that you do so. Purple is doing it right now. Just look at those points go up.
Truly
Yellow's got it now.
glorious.
Now, we do have to point out you can also ride the horse. The horse is a
Absolutely.
pool ball with a tiny horse's face. It's my favorite thing in the entire game.
I think the worst thing here would be to get for other players, is for the winner to get on the horse whilst wearing the king hat, therefore rendering them all the more indestructible.
Now, you'd think that we were playing with pros, but
Yes.
no one's actually done that yet. Why
No,
do you think that is?
Well, you know, in the heat of the moment, when 4 equally matched players are against each other, there's so much competition for the hat, there's no time to get on the horse unless the horse is galloping into the group.
That's a really nice way of putting it, other
Yeah.
than everyone's forgotten the horse exists.
Yeah, well, you know what? The other day I forgot that horses exist.
That is a big win for Green. And unfortunately, we don't have the names of the actual challengers on screen because it's not possible.
Don't worry, Green is in fact our good player.
Green's the winner!
Unbelievable.
Green is the winner. The winner has won the round, but Green is not necessarily the winner of the
winner
entire
is
thing.
called the winner.
Now, this
Okay,
is
very
sumo.
interesting.
Sumo is kind of exactly as you'd expect it to be.
Absolutely.
You get a point for hitting off every red ball.
You just got to hit yourself off the edge, or hit other balls off the edge without hitting yourself off the edge.
You
can
get 5
points
points.
for hitting another player off.
We did that
This
in
is
tandem like the two Ronnies.
This is a very interesting version of pool because anything that is not the table is a hole. There are no cushions, just holes surrounding the whole table.
That's like if I was playing pool on my nan's dining table.
Exactly. So you guys can play this at home on your nan's dining table.
She'd hate it, but that would be the fun of it.
Absolutely. And you know what? You don't have to use actual balls. You could use oranges.
Oh my god, that's actually a wicked idea.
Yeah, man.
What would you use as cues?
Ooh, what?
Table legs,
Yeah,
take them off.
absolutely. Yeah, or
There's got to be extraneous ones.
yeah, or a bamboo cane from the garden.
Could you explain to me the sunglasses?
The sunglasses are gained for each trick shot that is achieved. A trick shot is multiple rebounds or potting more than one ball in each
We've
shot.
run out of time.
We have, unfortunately.
That's yellow, that's the Baltimore Warrior, is it not?
Oh my goodness. Baltimore Warrior
Of course.
takes
Oh, look at
8
him.
points.
Unbelievable.
It
The
means
hubris
it's the
of the
winner
man.
and the Baltimore Warrior. Interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, we haven't seen the creator of the game win 2 rounds of his own game yet, which I
Absolutely.
think is an embarrassment.
No, we did. He destroyed
Oh,
Dr.
no, I
Q
mean
in the
right now.
semi-final. Oh, I see.
Let's
well,
not
there
talk
you go.
about what people
Yes,
don't see.
absolutely. Yes.
This is graves. It's pretty
Okay.
simple. Just like in a normal graveyard, you roll into the grave and your ghost comes out.
Yes. Now, all of these rounds are based on levels from the story mode of Pool Panic. In this level, once you've got all the ghosts out, as they say, those ghosts are inhabited by the skeletons, which were once the hosts of the ghosts. And you have to panic whilst chasing skeletons around a level.
The host with the ghost. That's like the host with the most, but
Yeah.
except it's much more graves.
Yeah, thanks. I worked hard on that. Oh,
Green's back! The winner is an absolute...
goodness.
I'm going to say it. He's a genius. He's a genius at Pool Panic.
The winner. What a name. Here we
This
go.
is mine.
Stay within the yellow circles.
Mine's is exciting because it's like a cross between Venn diagrams and being not mental.
Absolutely. That
Those
is
are my
the
2
story
favourite
of
things.
my life.
So what you've got to do, stay in those yellow circles.
Yep.
If you're within 2 at the same time, you're getting double points.
Absolutely.
But if you're in a red circle, what's going to happen to you, Angus?
Well, it's going to turn into a hole and you're going to fall and lose precious moments to get extra
Exactly.
points.
Just like real life.
Now, it looks like the players have eliminated the visual obstacles, the towers of cubes with the helipads on the top.
Uh-huh.
So once those fall down, you can see what's behind, and it just opens up the game a bit more.
Now, could you explain why those are helipads?
This is from an area of the game in which balls are mining cubes of chalk to turn into chalk cubes. And you don't actually see any helicopters in Pool Panic, but they got them, I promise. There's helicopters in
There's
there.
tons of them. I've seen the end of
Absolutely.
the zombies mode has helicopters to save you,
I know
and
that's
I love
true.
it.
That is true. And it looks like we have a winner in Mr. Baltimore Warrior.
Do you think it
Meaning-
might be the guy who made the game?
Now, it looks like to finish this round off, it's
He's
a tie
shouting at
between
us.
Paul Rudd and Chalk Dust for third
No.
place.
I want to see the winner win this. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, here we go. Zombies mode. Now, this is an interesting round to play here because there can only be one winner. There can't be any draws here.
They can't. What I love about this mode is that it really changes how you move around the map. Because if you're walking, you can become infected, but if you're
Yes.
rolling, you can't.
Now, what we have here is a case of cornering.
Cowards!
Cowardly cornering, which is actually a good... It's all right for red, but for no one else in this case.
Baltimore
It
Warriors
looks like
gone!
we have a winner of red. That is Paul Rudd. Now, this is an interesting one. This means that Paul Rudd has guaranteed himself a third place in the competition, which means Chalk Dust comes in fourth. Now,
Chalk Dust, get out!
it looks like it's a tie between the winner and the Baltimore Warrior, which can only mean one thing. What can it mean?
It's hockey time.
It's hockey time. Despite this being a pool game, there's going to be a round of air hockey.
And it's air hockey, but with pool
Please
balls.
give it up for Mr. Chalk Dust and Mr. Paul Rudd. Very good,
They're
guys.
bad at the game, but not as bad
They
as
came,
me.
they saw, they played, they got played.
And that was about it for them.
Absolutely, this is our grand sudden death final.
Now, we need to point out, if hockey works out in a tie, which it can,
Absolutely.
we have to go to zombies, which cannot work out in a tie.
No, there can only be one winner of zombies.
But honestly, you're going double
No,
controllers.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's good. You know
Okay.
what? The Baltimore Warrior made the game. He's going to decide the rules. He wants to up the play here. they're going to switch to dual Joy-Cons, so a full set of Joy-Cons each, which means they gain added control of controlling the walking with the left stick.
I don't want to throw any accusations of a fix into here.
Yeah, I think
But it does feel like the guy who made the game...
This is looking very shady. Now,
it feels like the guy who made the game really wants to keep the belt that he had made.
I don't feel clean. I'm going to have to take a shower after this.
I feel like I'm a part of the problem.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a good point, Angus. Let's have you decide. These guys, they want to know if we want a full 5
No.
round.
We're doing sudden death. We want to end this and decide
We're just going right now.
Absolutely.
Hockey could end it.
I will not bend to the whims of the Baltimore Warrior.
Good.
That's good.
Good that he's good at hockey. Come on.
Okay, here we go. This is the grand final sudden death.
This is legit exciting.
Goodness me, it looks like the
I
winner
say that,
scores
but
an
that
early
was
point.
a...
And he scores a second point. Baltimore Warrior is about to be dethroned.
Oh my God.
No, Baltimore. He gets
delightful.
one back. There's still 40 seconds left. There's plenty of time for this to go very, very well for Baltimore. He scores
that
himself
is
another
a
point.
beautiful. There's a couple of beautiful shots.
We are now neck on neck.
This is actually
too much.
exciting.
This
in
is
a way
too
I
much.
wasn't prepared for.
Oh my goodness! Did you see that dribble? That was perfect. There's amazing offensive and defensive player from both plays.
This is how people would play air hockey if it was real.
Absolutely. It's not a real
Smash
sport.
it!
It's not real. It doesn't exist.
No, it's not real.
Yeah, we made it up for the game.
I'm genuinely heart palpitations.
Oh, mate, it's just too intense. It's just too intense. I'm
Oh,
glad
it's
we got
bouncing
zombies
in
after
every
this.
which way. But
Oh
which
my
way is
goodness
which
me.
way?
Oh no, Baltimore! Oh my goodness!
This is
what
huge!
is gonna happen? Oh,
this
it looks
is
like the winner's gonna win here. Oh my goodness! It looks like the winner
wins.
Is the champion.
The winner, as if it was destined by his name,
We have ourselves.
has beaten the creator of the game, the Baltimore Warrior.
He has taken the title.
He's taken the title. I think we'd better present this belt. And you know what, Baltimore Warrior? I'd like you to present that belt. And I'd
Take
like you
it
to be
off.
crying while you do it.
Yeah, man.
Cheating, sorry? That is certainly not true. Let's get on camera.
Oh goodness.
Let's see this presented.
We have
Jimmy,
our
we got
champion.
this. Let's get this presented.
What's your name?
I'm the winner.
He's the winner.
The winner. I feel like a name like that was basically biased and forced me to lose. But the winner, I would like to present you with the Pool Panic UK Championship belt.
Wow. I mean, hand of applause. Fantastic. Good work. Congratulations, winner.
I'm strangely emotional.
Yeah.
And you know what? We were actually hoping there would be someone thin enough to wear the belt, and he is.
Absolutely. This is in fact a child-sized belt, but you know the winner is child-sized. We
Yes.
have ourselves the first UK Pool Panic champion. How do we feel about this, Joe?
I feel fantastic because I feel like now, if I was to present you with the idea of destroying Greg Miller's confidence, how would you feel about that?
You're gonna buy me the plane ticket.
I don't know. He's much more successful than me. He could buy it, I'm sure. We'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it off screen.
I challenge Greg Miller to the Pool Panic one-on-one for the World Championship title.
This is actually the most exciting thing that's ever happened in my life, and I mean that in a real way. This is fantastic. The winner. Can we just get one last round of applause for the winner, who was in fact the winner? Thank you so much for playing. And, you know, I don't even begrudge you beating me now. That's great. That's fine.
There is no better way to usher in the first Pool Panic sale on Nintendo Switch. 33% off. And while you're at it, go to Spotify and listen to the Pool Panic OST and go mad.
Because, I guess if you've got, hundreds of tracks,
Yeah.
that's bunts, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
You got
that
loads
is-
of money.
That's buns.
Fair play. Well done. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the Pool Panic UK Championships. We are at the loading bar in Shepherd's Bush, and the Baltimore Warrior is quite upset. We're going to say goodnight now. We need some sleep.
Stay pool. Is that what we say? Yeah.
I'm going.
Hey, it's your favourite talking upbeat chalk cube here to tell you about Pool Panic and the versus mode, specifically the party mode section with all those games to play. This is partly because we've got a competition, the UK Championships, coming up on the 8th of November, which is a Thursday. It's in London, Shepherd's Bush. It's at the server bar, which is one of the loading bars. Many bars. So come on down. There's a link. It's ticketed. It's free. There'll be prizes. It'll be very exciting. But mainly, it's just an excuse to go to the pub. Right, let's go. Boot up Pool Panic. Right, I'm going to get Red over here to join me as purple. Press start, Red. There we go. You are purple. I'm going to stop calling you Red. You're purple. I'm yellow. Let's choose my hat. And I think we'll just go with this selection straight into crops. Crops, here we go. Fire yourself through the fields. Chop the fields up. You get points based on the amount that you chop off. There we go. There are these little critters in here. You don't want to get hit by them. Or they'll kick you out. Here you go. Take a look at this. It's caught my line. Chases you up. You don't get no points. There we go. Beautiful. You can also knock other balls through the fields. I would have got points for this if you hadn't been eaten. End of the round. Let's see the points getting totted up. That's a win to yellow. Some might say it's because I'm not letting purple touch the controller, but it's still a win. Still a win. We're going into the recolour. Here we have a load of blank balls. Oi, purple, stop it. Fire at them, you hit them, you cascade it into your colour. Excellent. Go on, purple, you can have a go. There we go. Just keep knocking them back. It's only a short one, this. Oh, look at this. I think that's another win for yellow. Excellent. Next round, yeah, I'm going to speed up these a bit. Right, onto climbing. Okay, this one, collect those gold coins. You've got a rope stuck to these pins. Fire yourself through the pins and you connect to the pins. Your rope is about as long as the aim line is. Collect it up. Get as many coins as you can. Go on, purple, you can have a shot. You can have a shot. Go for it. Get that one there. Oh, I ran out of time. Don't say I'm not fair. Speed it up. Oh, another win for yellow. Right. Onto candles. This one you got these wick boys. Hit them, change to your colour, and they light flames in your colour. Purple, go on, show them. Show them what it looks like when another colour does it. I'm not hogging this. I'm not hogging this. Excellent. Right, stop. Now I'm going to show you that you can put the flames out by rolling over them. Point each per flame. Easy. Finish. Do. Right, speed up. I'm going to go for a 400 speed this time. Right, regions. Stick the balls into your region, as they say, and you get points when they change to your colour. There we go. Looks like another win for yellow. Excellent. Speed this up. Oh, it's the award ceremony. So 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 to yellow there. I get an extra hat that I can wear. And I get a point. Start them up. Let's speed up this selection because we don't want to do climbing again. Let's go with zombies. Total time and hockey. Okay, this one is the mines. You got these yellow discs here. Run into them and you get points. But they shrink and turn into a hole. If you're over more than one of these yellow discs, then you get double the points. Get out of that disc purple. There we go. Over time, the levels just become a whole hellscape. Beautiful. Next. Speed this up. Speed this up. Okay. King of the Hat. There's the king on his throne. It's a hat. Put it on. You get points. It's the same as a regular king. Right. One other thing is a horse, which you can find. It's a bit cheating. Points. It's all about points. King of the Hat, done. Next level. What's next? Okay, zombies. Last man standing, or last ball standing. Don't get bit. There's a zombie outbreak. You just gotta stay alive until you're the last person, and then you can get rescued by the helicopter. Wait. Yellow wins again. Oh god, I forgot to fast forward it. I'll do the next one even faster. Table time. This one's just a regular table. You get point per each ball that you pot, or 5 points for potting the other ball, as I just did then off the muscle ball. It's a beaut. Is that a yellow? Yeah, yellow win. Oh, close to some extra points there. Don't need them. Got 15 points. Yellow's the winner. Next up, hockey. It's air hockey. You've played it before. This is one of, I think this is the only one that it's just available for 2 players. All the others are 2, 3, 4. Right. I think we're 10 levels out of the 14 in. 4 more to go. Oh, I won again. Right, get the hat that one. Let's go through. Yeah, far ahead. Yeah. Graveyard. Finish it off with the zombie. I like the zombie again. This one, classic sheep level. You got a hole that's your colour. Hit the sheep into your hole, just like regular farmers do. Point per sheep in your hole. Watch out though, because they tend to run into the other player's hole. How is purple winning? It's cheating. Farmhead done. Purple, if you win any others, I'm going to disconnect your controller. Right, this one's sumo. Smack the balls off. Get a point per ball going off, or 5 points if you knock another ball off. White ball, that is. Oh, that shot would have been good if it hadn't been the end. Sumo done. Whoa, what are we coming out of? Oh, we're going into the cowboy land. Every game has to have a cowboy mode now. You got a gun hat, stick it on, fire some balls. You get a point per hit, can hide behind the barrels. Bullets run back and jump in your hat. So you've only got 5 bullets, you gotta wait a bit. Is that a win to... Oh yeah, I won. Okay, next. Why aren't any of these better? Okay, in we go. The graveyard. As with traditional graves, you hit them and a ghost of your colour comes out of the grave. Smack them to change from another colour. There you go. That's your one go, purple. Stop it! Point per grave, your colour. And that, I think, is pretty much all of the levels done. Let's go through a quick zombie level just because I like it. So yeah, if you're about in the London, UK area, fancy coming down, doing a competition, this is what we'll be doing. The random challenge each out of these. Sets of 4 in each round. Winner gets some lovely prizes. So come on down if you can. Is that me winning again? Yellow wins. Right, off we go. I think that's pretty much everything. Just watch me get my prize. Yeah. There we go. Oh, adjust us up. So yeah, Pool Panic party mode, 14 games. It's a lot of fun. There's a table mode as well. Let's quit out of this, back to here. And I think we are done. Quit. Bye.